Imagine you are in a conversation with someone. You are trying to make a point, but the other person keeps saying, "If this is true, then that must also be true." This is called affirming the consequent. It is a logical fallacy that occurs when someone assumes that because the consequent of a conditional statement is true, the antecedent must also be true. Here are some examples of affirming the consequent. You are arguing that all cats are mammals. The other person says, "Hunter is a mammal, so he must be a cat." This is affirming the consequent because just because Hunter is a mammal does not mean he is a cat. He could be a dog, a human, or another type of mammal. You are arguing that it is daytime. The other person says, "It is light outside, so it must be daytime." This is affirming the consequent because just because it is light outside does not mean it is necessarily daytime. It could also be nighttime during certain circumstances, like streetlights or other sources of light. You are arguing that you are a skilled artist. The other person says, "You can create realistic portraits, so you must be a skilled artist." This is affirming the consequent because just because you can create realistic portraits does not mean you are a skilled artist. You could have used advanced technology or tracing to create the portraits. Affirming the consequent is a common fallacy that people make. It is important to be aware of it so that you don't fall for it. If someone is using affirming the consequent on you, here are a few things you can do. Point out the fallacy. Tell the person that they are committing the fallacy of affirming the consequent. Ask them to explain their reasoning. Ask the person to explain why they think the antecedent must be true if the consequent is true. Provide counterexamples. Give the person examples of cases where the consequent is true but the antecedent is not true. By being aware of affirming the consequent and knowing how to deal with it, you can avoid being tricked into making bad arguments.